Hi, my name is Alicia. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner and I own my own private practice, and I teach other psych NPs how to find freedom and balance by starting their own private practices as well. Today we are talking about a heavy hitter, how to market your private practice. And this is huge. So this is part one of how to market your private practice, and I'm going to go through two major tips in this video. I want to be honest, this is going to touch the surface, and I have way more details in my full mentorship program, and that link to get started is in the bottom of this video in the description. And so I would love to have you and hear from you and have you apply. But this is going to get you started, but I don't want to give the impression that this is all encompassing of marketing strategies, because this just scratches the surface. Number one, Psychology Today. If you don't know what Psychology Today is, I'm going to show you a little screenshot of my profile right here so you kind of have a reference of what it looks like. Basically, you make a profile as a practitioner. You would be listed under, like when people click psychiatrists, they lump nurse practitioners kind of in that. Or if someone's looking and they want to find a therapist, they can also click on that section too. So some people say that Psychology Today was, a better lead a few years ago versus now. I think it depends truly on where you are and how many people there are in your area and how unique your profile is. So things that make your profile stand out. There's not really anything to make you rank higher. It's just randomization. The more that you have on your profile, the better. So video, 15-second video, picture is going to get you even more. Making sure your picture isn't just like a low quality selfie. You're going to want a professional photo and something that makes you look, nice and welcoming. I teach in my mentorship program details about how to write your profile as well, but that would be a whole video in itself. And it is in my program. But having a profile and speaking to your ideal patient is the basics of it. Number two, website and SEO. I'm going to give you a screenshot of my website right here. And so I made my website in Squarespace. I highly recommend them as your platform. People have also used Wix. And then you could pay someone to do your website, though I think that it's not a necessity by any means. Usually a website's going to cost you $5,000 to $10,000, and then you're going to have to pay every time you want to edit it. I think there are so many benefits to having your own website. A lot of website people say that they do SEO, and that they, which is search engine optimization. If you don't know what that is, Google it. You just need to know the basics. It's basically showing that you're going to rank higher on Google. And so you're going to want your website. You're going to want to have like a Google My Business connected with your website. You're going to want reviews. That's a whole other video, but if you can get reviews, you shouldn't really ask patients for reviews because it's a privacy issue, but you can have refer people that refer to you review you. You could have patients review you if they choose on their own. But those are some things that'll help you rank in Google, is if you have keywords, if Squarespace already helps you with search engine optimization. Long story short, you're going to want a website that has keywords, whether you're writing that in, your about me, discussing your services. Even better if you can do some blogging. AI has made blogging incredibly easy. You don't need to hire someone to do that, though it will be higher quality if you hire someone to do it. You can still blog with AI and have some keywords. That's the important part, is if you treat depression and anxiety or like child mental health, you're going to want like keywords all over your website so that when someone Googled you, that's how you show up. It is quite expensive to run Google ads. It can be expensive depending on how much you want to put into it. But if you want to rank in Google and not have to pay for ads, that's one way to do it. And I know that starting a practice, you have to put a lot of money into it, so you have to really be strategic about how you spend your money. And I think ads in the beginning is not a necessity. You can, for free, do some blogging. And that's why that's why I always recommend that people have time to build their private practice and not be working, 60 hours a week when they're starting up their practice, because you're going to need to do stuff like this and learn skills like this, or you're going to have to pay someone to do it. So you're going to do it in time, or you're going to do it in money. And I highly recommend you do some of these things yourself. I teach in my program how to build a website on Squarespace really, really easily, and how to write everything on your website that is tailored to your ideal client. Because ultimately, you're going to want to attract patients that you love to work with, right? We all do our best work when we work with patients that we feel really good about helping and we feel like we really know how to help them. Please follow me on Instagram, and I have the same exact name. I'll put my handle right here. Same on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I talk about marketing a lot, so follow all of my accounts, and it would really help me if you could like, subscribe, comment, or all three on this channel. It helps me keep this going for you guys for free advice for those of you that are just in the beginning phases, and then those who are very, very serious about starting your private practice and just need some help getting there. I am happy to help mentor you. We just surpassed 80 members in my mentorship program, and it's all Psych NPs all over the US starting private practices. I'd love to help you in there. And by the time you watch this video, we probably have more than 80 members. But anyway, thank you for joining this video. Again, more to come on this, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.